What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? How you doing? How you doing? You already know it's your girl here because I feel like it. Come here to entertain you for a little bit. That's all. Just a little entertainment. Remember that the time you see or hear this is the time you're meant to see it. What y'all doing over there? You can feel separated from people like you, or you could be about to walk into alignment with people like you. Because I want to know why they way over there. That's all. So I'm going to start with those first. Why y'all way over there with your back turned to the other cards? That's odd. Page of Pentacles. Remember that time is fluid, so whenever you see this message, just when you meant to say it. It's a general reading. So I'm watching. Okay. The Empress. This could be a mother figure, a mother energy. Page of Pentacles. I'm getting made like peace offering, mending, support, offering support. Ten of Pentacles. Could be offering support to a family member or somebody maybe wanting to offer you the Ten of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates. Alright, Spirit, why was collective separated from the other people? I should have got, I'm going to get the T because the T is right there in front of the other deck. Look at that. It's as if somebody's blocking other people from coming towards you. That's the energy I'm picking up, okay? With the T being gossip, right? Telling your business, right? Telling different versions of your story, right? Of your business if they have information, right? If they know anything about you. This could be somebody also that's trying to block people from, becoming aware, right? This is somebody that can want people to stay, in a certain mindset, right? Not able to branch off and create their own fruit, just like a branch, right? Like a tree. This is somebody that, But I don't know, you are separating yourself, confirmation. You're separating yourself from, or you being blocked. We got the Five of Pentacles. Man, listen. The Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Fool. Confirmation. You were being blocked. Made to feel isolated. Well, you could have felt abandoned. You could have felt disappointed, rejected. I feel like you often I'm trying to catch the feeling because you often felt a lot of sorrow and a lot of disappointment. And maybe you use those points, those relationships that, didn't go, confirmation, in your favor. You made to feel left out. You made to feel left out. You made to feel like you didn't belong. Give me a second, yeah. What's going on? I still got like 4 minutes. But anyway, we got 5-5 here. 55 could be significant. All right. Whatever it was, it pushed you to go in a new direction, right? Well, damn, thank you, Spirit. It pushed you to go into a different direction, right? I don't know. Hang on a second. We got the Two of Cups and the King of Swords here. A choice. Some of you took some kind of leap of faith, but it was... See, because I don't feel like this is you in the Five of Pentacles. That's why I'm having a hard time pulling it together, because it's like, I don't think that's you. I think that, yeah, I think this is giving me like past and present energy, right? Now I feel like somebody needs you. That's the energy I'm picking up, okay? I feel like it could be somebody from those cups, right? That you were disappointed in, right? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, they need you. Somebody need. That's what I need. Leap of faith. The Fool, or somebody wants you to be a fool. Look, the Healer. Ooh-wee. Justice, your fair, your integrity. It's like you could cover a multitude of sins. Ooh, come on, Spirit. A multitude of identity fractures I'm hearing, or you know what I'm saying? I don't. It's like being around you could like heal somebody's reputation. If that makes sense. Listen. You got the Hierophant and you got the King of Swords. This is like very honorable. This could be like a judge. This is like seeing things from a higher perspective, right? Spirit said, yeah, that's what I heard too. Like, you leave it in God's hands. You leave it in God's hands, right? You don't judge. You didn't. You know. You don't. It's almost accusatory. You don't label them as anything. You know what I mean? That could be the reason someone could be coming back towards you, collective, but we're going to get it together, y'all. We're going to get it together, because I feel like this is two different energies here. 5 and 5. I feel like it's two different energies, right? This could be somebody that you were in a relationship with, all right? Those cups are spilled over. They weren't reciprocated. All right, whatever you poured into it, they poured it out, right? 9 of Pentacles. You know why they coming back around? Because they need you, like I said. Somebody seeing that your vine has branches, right? That you are fruitful. You are. Jesus. You are blessed. You're favored, right? Listen, look at this shit. Yeah. Somebody knows how they treated you. They know how they treated you, and now they need to send a message. Now they need your help. Now they need to speak to you, right? Yeah, I understand. I can dig it, right? Y'all understand that, right? Like, people that treat you the worst, right? Be the same ones that turn around and need you for something, and then what do? And they still hope that, it's like it's a double-edged sword, right? Being the nurturer, right? The healer in your energy, in your environment, the person that always takes care of everybody else. You know what I mean? You always got everybody's back. Whether this is just a friendship group, I mean, it's anybody around you, basically, right? What else has Spirit? And they're hoping that, you're very forgiving. Of course you can be very forgiving, but you set up boundaries because you already understand. I don't feel like you're not pouring into people that don't, that don't appreciate it. And appreciate it means they don't pour it out, right? Or they don't take it and pour it into somebody else's cup with it, right? Instead of refilling yours. You hear me? Knight of Cups. Look, if somebody needs some help, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, somebody needs some help. Hold on, y'all. Alright. I'm getting my dinner going here. Got me some collard greens on. And I made some hush puppies. That's it. That's what I'm going to have for dinner. I've been really distancing myself from meat. It just doesn't taste this. I've never really been much of a meat eater, but it never really tastes the same to me. And it's like, and by the time I finish butchering it up, because I'll cut all the fat out, anything that looks funky, I don't want it. By that time, it's like I wasted all my money because I got like this much and then this much I'm throwing in the trash, So it ain't working for me. But anyway, that's what I'm going to have. And I'm trying to, clean up my eating. Because I eat what I want. I think I got to stop doing that shit. What we got here? 3 of Swords, somebody's heartbroken. And now they want you to help them carry their burdens. Look at this. Look. What goes around comes around. This is somebody that was competing with you. This is somebody that could have caused a lot of conflict and chaos in your life, and they could be dealing with some conflict and chaos in theirs now. My, how the times have changed. Now somebody's on the bottom, look, while you on top. That's what I'm hearing. But I don't feel like you were ever, on the bottom. I just feel like you were in this person's life, right? So if anything, they were your equal, right? You were in this person's life or people, because that's 3 cups. It could be 3 separate situations, you know what I mean? It's 3 separate relationships. I heard 3 divorces. Okay. Child, look at this. 4 Pentacles. I feel like you could be very guarded, as you should be. Be mindful, Be mindful of this person coming around to feed off of you. We got 9, 10. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Could be coming in with this big ass cup. They seem humble enough, pure enough, but this is somebody that could have broken your heart. Been one of them cups. Yeah, those heartstrings are the strongest bonds, you know what I mean? Those are your soul bonds. Those are the people that are ingrained into your life, you know what I mean? Like, y'all gonna be there forever. Y'all gonna be whoever y'all are forever. Friend, family, you know what I mean? 7 of Pentacles, look at this. Yeah. There's 2 things here. I feel like somebody sees that you have put a lot into yourself, right? You've done a lot of investment. You created some kind of stability for yourself, right? Where you got leftovers. You got enough to share, is what I'm hearing. And then you got the 7 of Pentacles here. It could go either way. Somebody could be looking at, what they've invested in, or the fact that they didn't invest in you, right? That they were selfish towards you. They withheld from you. Our spirit said when they had it. When they had it, and it's not the fact that you needed it, but they gave to others. They didn't support you. They didn't appreciate. It basically points down they didn't appreciate you, right? They didn't reciprocate the same love and support and loyalty to you as you did to them. Thank you, Spirit. They had temporary friends. Spirit said they had temporary friends. What's going on here, Spirit? Look, I can't listen. Somebody regrets with that. Well, what can you do? You know, you was in the clouds. You thought you were better. Because sometimes people use that material. Look, thought they was better than you. Look at this, Empress. You know, somebody thought they were better than you. They thought that they wouldn't need you, right? That you were just part of a stair for them to step on to get to the next level, right? And when they did have abundance in their life, they did not invite you to share in it. That's the piece that I was trying to get to. It's like they didn't invite you in to celebrate with them, and you know what I'm saying, when they were abundant. And now, and here they come, right? Yeah, they can't sleep at night. Somebody can't sleep at night because somebody's remembering all the barbecues, remembering all the birthdays, remembering all that shit that you were not included because they thought they had a handle on something. Child, listen, all you have to do is just let God handle it, right? Let God handle it, right? Stay in your place, Empress. Yes, Nine of Pentacles, yes. Leave that judgment. Listen, the sun, listen, God will reveal all, right? You will experience. I know, I can say I've experienced all the pain that I'm aware of. You feeling me? You know, but you know, it's a part of who I am, right? So that's that. I've accepted that. And now, maybe some others can learn how to accept it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing about no get over it. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or none of that shit. It's just how do you accept it and move on. You know, because if God loves you without judgment, then you got to learn how to love yourself, because people outside of you won't. They can, you know, you can't force people to feel how they feel, how you feel, right? Look, the Magician. What's this? Magician and the Two of Wands, right? This is giving me that like somebody manifested this distance, right? Especially with the emotional trauma that they caused, how they, you know, made you feel unappreciated. I keep getting unappreciated. The Magician, as above, you knew, as above, so below. Listen, you knew that they would experience what, you know. Yeah, you know, I mean, shit, yeah. And that's the part I don't like, right? Is because being an empath, it's like I can feel it too, you know, because I remember what it felt like when it happened to me, you know, and that gives me empathy. And I feel like it gives you empathy as well, collective. Now somebody sees you going in a whole new direction. You're not waiting. You made a decision. You moved on into a new direction, a new world, a new timeline, right? The Sun and we got the Queen of Cups. Yes, it's becoming evident, right? Of the love and the care and the nurturing that you brought to the table, right? That they're aware of all the times that you gave, you supported, you helped, you hyped, whatever it is, right? And how they didn't say thank you. They didn't show you a man. Listen, listen. I'm not saying you were doing it because you wanted the likes, or you did it because you wanted people to like you or to celebrate you or anything like that. I don't feel like that's the case here. I just feel like people took you for granted. This is very selfish energy. It's selfish energy. It's selfish and it's self-centered energy. It's all about them. You see? You forgave. You forgave. But you know what? Now they have to carry those swords. Because now they need you. But they are well aware of what they did to you publicly. Somebody could have even did something on the internet, right? To prosecute you in some way, to cut you down in some way, to humiliate you or embarrass you. You hear me? Come on now. Listen, listen. Yes, you know. And you know how they feel. You already know. You're wiser. You know that you don't have to react or act on every sword, right? Or every arrow, or whatever, or every dig, right? Or every whatever. You don't have to respond to it. But it will show you, you know what I'm saying, people's intentions. This magician here is giving me all day what goes around comes around. Child, listen. What's behind this? The 7. Listen. Oh, listen. Look at this, y'all. You see this? Yeah. 4 swords. Surrender. Whatever this relationship was, I feel like you surrendered it. There may be some things that you found hard to understand, especially with these 3 swords, and you got these 3 cups up here. So there was some individuals specifically, right, that the swords hurt more than others. Okay? Yeah, you have your boundaries up as you should. As you should. Ace of Cups. And then 6 of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and apologize. Somebody recognizes the unconditional love that you gave. The purity of the love that you gave. You didn't give it because you wanted something. Look at that. You didn't give it because you wanted something. You gave it because that's who you are. That was your nature. And it really could have hurt you that those that you cared the most about with this mother and child here, this could be children, right? What's going on here, Spirit? Some of you guys could feel like your children don't appreciate you. Okay? With all that you do for them, you know, they take you for granted. And still you're still there. You still make sure they have what they need. You don't punish them, right? You just know one day. Ooh, child, I remember that. One day you're going to have a child that's going to treat you the same way you treated me. That's what I'm hearing. Listen. What's behind that? Knight of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. You gave a lot. You gave a lot for a very long time. You put in a lot of work in the field to fertilize it, you know, yeah, you put in a lot to make sure that they always had things, man. Yeah. Yes, you did. King of Pentacles, what's he up here for? Eight of Swords, somebody's in regret. What's behind that? Knight of Wands, their behavior. Somebody was not very loyal. They were not. They backstabbed you. They did a lot of things around you that you probably don't know about. A lot of sabotaging energy, a lot of deception. Somebody could have kept you guessing. This could be your kid's father. I don't know. This could be a different energy. This could be a husband. Or somebody you was in a relationship with. Somebody that you have a family with. You create, look, 4 of Cups. You don't deal with your family much. I feel like you isolated yourself. You put up a lot of boundaries with them, yeah. Listen, yes. They come with a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, a lot of confusion, a lot of arguing and shit. A lot of, you know what I'm saying, coming in to disturb your peace. You know, that's why you don't deal with your family like that. Yeah. Listen, by choice. Y'all made a choice to move forward, to keep it moving, to balance things out for yourself on your own. 9 of Wands, yeah, because you were tired of that. You know, that a spirit said that abuse, that emotional abuse. That's abuse when people, when you love and you give towards people and they don't give it back. That's abuse. Even by kids, nigga. Yeah, I expect it from my kids too. As you should. If you, yeah, listen. As you should. Stop playing. You get into the lab, those demons, little badasses, right? Yeah, you had to balance yourself out. Somebody thought that you was gonna always be there. That you were gonna withstand their toxic ass energy, right? Because that's all it is. That's low vibrational by any standards. I don't give a shit what you say. That's my choice. That's my opinion about it. Somebody thought that you were going to, continue to give into the situation, right? Listen, some of y'all said, nah, I'm off this, I'm gone. Okay, have it your way. Right? Like, rescue yourself. Yeah. On top of trying to make you feel like you were not worthy, they still used you. Ain't that some shit? 555. What's this message? Anything else? So this is why, Spirit, thank you. This is why you was sitting way over there. You don't fuck with your family like that. That's why. That's why you was way over there. Yeah, because all they do is keep up bullshit. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, all they do is keep up drama, chaos, and confusion. And competition, secret competition. The lovers, choices, yeah, the wheel of fortune. Things have changed. King of Wands, 3 of Wands, the Death card, the wheel of fortune. Something's changing. Well, something did change. It changed the moment you said, "I'm good. I'm good with all this." We got a King of Cups that flew out here, 5 of Swords. Look at this. Remember, the Queen of Cups was here. So this could have definitely been somebody you were in a relationship with. This could be a mother and a father. Okay? This King of Cups could have created a lot of obstacles between you and your children and other people that you were dealing with, that you had relationships with. They didn't make nobody do shit, thank you, Spirit. But they could have interfered with your children and how they felt with you, how they treated you. Cause this nigga's toxic. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is a toxic somebody you was in a relationship with. And if you guys had kids, this person spewed a lot of vile shit about you. Yeah, they did not want you to be seen in a good light. I can tell you that. This one's a stone cold narcissist. Spirit said, ooh, somebody could have been a narcissist. Child, 3 of Cups, your friends, they called you weak. Who, child? Yes, sir. Then we got the Sun. But you know what? You're being seen as beautiful, nurturing, loving, caring, graceful. Because you know why? Universe is friend too. They come out, somebody getting ready to come back and ask you for some help. You hear me? Yeah. Because this person, whoever this is or whoever these people are, now they're being seen as the people that were unworthy in your life, that betrayed you, that treated you like shit when there was no reason to. Out of jealousy and envy. Thank you, Spirit. You are not the weakest link. Now they understand why you cut ties with these people. Some of you guys may see someone at a funeral. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, listen. You cut ties. I'm telling you. Look, there she go. The Queen of Pentacles. Listen. Yeah, they had no idea. What? That you would walk away. You had some healing to do, though. You did. Because you did some things you walked away with. That's 6 and that's 2. That's 8 of Swords. That's 8 swords. Yeah, you were in a position of, you were allowing things to go on around you where people thought you were just too naive to see it, but you watched, you seen everything. Now the point where you made a decision that you wasn't gonna do it no more, that's the shocker for them. That's the shocker for them. Somebody thought that you weren't strong enough, or that you weren't smart enough to get up and walk away from this shit. Somebody thought they had you in the palm of their hands, and they, at least your mind. Especially when they was destroying the relationships around you. Where else you gonna go? Like you can't think for your fucking self. Let's see. 30 minutes here. I'm gonna get a couple of these. What's going on here, Spirit, for the collective? Because I'm getting hungry and I'm ready to eat. What's the message here, Spirit? Thank you. Ooh, look at this shit. Somebody could have asked for a DNA test. Somebody could be out here. Man, listen. Somebody out here telling y'all your business, I promise. Somebody could have had a DNA test on your kids, done on your kids, to see if they was the father. Somebody could have really psychologically fucked up somebody's kids, man, with their bullshit, with their narcissistic ass ways. Somebody could have asked somebody for a DNA test to soothe their nerves, to soothe their emotions. They need evidence, nigga. Ooh-wee. 2/14 could be significant. February 14th. What's going on here, Spirit? Some of y'all could have been born on Valentine's Day. Look what a blessing that was, right? And then you got your daddy out here acting a damn fool. Child, please. Trying to discredit your mama, or your mama doing it to your daddy either way. Your mama could be out here talking about that you ain't theirs. Ooh, child. I don't know what y'all doing out here. But Spirit said they messy. They messy. It's messy. They created a lot of mess. What else, Spirit? What we got here? Supportive circle. I'm telling you. You see what I'm saying? Wow, this is somebody that could have went around to all your friends and shit saying that you wasn't sure if the kid was yours and shit. Ooh, child. Look, a manipulative fucking ex. I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. Yes. Somebody could have tried to make you look out to look like a prostitute, or what do they call this shit now? A 304. A 304. Look. Yep, but people getting a reality check. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The sun is here. They know who you are. People see you. Yep, because somebody's having a bad day. Yeah, the wheel of fortune is here. Yes. As above, so below. Yes, somebody's getting a reality check. The harsh truth that must be faced. Cold, hard truth. Uncomfortable realizations. Yeah. This is somebody that was your friends, your family, anybody that knew you. They were, oh, I don't think that's my baby. I don't think that's my child. I don't think those are my kids. I don't think they mine. I'm thinking about getting a DNA test because, she was out here doing this nigga, that nigga, this nigga. Jealous ass nigga. Ooh, 555 Spirit. What's going on here? Look. Financial windfall. What's going on here? Money is flowing to you effortlessly. Yeah. Lottery winner, huge money. Someone owes you. Somebody owes you. 96 could be significant. January. Somebody could be 53. March 15th. June 17th. August 14th. June 9th. Yeah, this is somebody that went around to all your friends, child. All your Spirit said your job. This nigga could have been, or this woman could have been calling your job to try to get you fired. Ooh-wee. Child, you had a straight stalker here. Yeah. What's going on here? Anything else, Spirit? Straight stalker. Anything else? What we got here? Veiled threat. Yeah, this is somebody you didn't know this person was doing this, but you know now. Subtle warning disguised as something else. Language that suggests harm without saying it. Ooh, child. February 20th could be significant. 202 could be significant. 202 is giving me an area code. I'm hearing the 202. So y'all take that out. The 202 freeway. So somebody could be like, who's this making threats towards you, towards the collective? Somebody's making some kind of veiled threats towards you. Or trying to get, see how somebody may feel about you. Looking for people that have vendettas against you, revenge or resentments, or just jealousy as themselves. They're seeking people in that same energy towards you, right? To try to create some kind of drama for you. What we got here? Kissing and telling. I told you, somebody been out here telling all your business. Somebody may feel like, sharing your private details with others. Breach of trust. Spirit said some of y'all could sue this person. Especially if this was a spouse. Look, password snooping. Yep, this is somebody you shared a lot of personal information with. 77 could be significant. What we got here? Look, didn't I tell you they were sabotaging your work? Somebody was calling your job. Or they playing the field. Somebody could have even been dealing with somebody that at your job, just to keep an eye on you, to be close to see what you're doing, and using other people. Now this is somebody 77, 78 could be significant. This is somebody that would talk shit about you to get this person jealous, so this person would keep an eye on you, come back and tell them what you're doing. Face your fears of playing the field. I feel like you faced your fears when you felt left out and rejected. You went on about your business. You continue to do as you do because it matters. You were just giving to the wrong people or the wrong person. That's all it is. But everything's a learning curve, right? Everything's a lesson. You knew one day. Who's spirit said, keep your mouth shut. You knew one day that whatever this person did to destroy your support network, all right, that they were going to have to face judgment for that. And today's that day, Spirit said, because it was an emotional fucking betrayal. Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Yep. And you going through your spiritual revolution. You see, you thinking in high perspective. You letting the universe, you letting God handle it. Let God handle it. God's handling it. This person may come to you for some kind of support. See, that's how narcissistic this person is. They know they did you dirty, but they still ain't too far gone to not ask you for fucking help. I promise. Because they feel like, look, Spirit, look, trust in the timing. And what did I say about an office romance? Somebody could have been dealing with somebody you work with, or where you work, or work for the company that you work for, right? With password snooping. This could be, because this could be somebody trying to sabotage you at work. You heard me? Alright, y'all. That's your message. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all. Stay up.